Welcome. I am honored to be the chairperson of the Morgan Hill Chamber of Commerce Board of Directors as we celebrate the 2021 Morgan Hill Individuals, Businesses, and Nonprofit Honorees. Every year, community members submit nominations in various award categories, and a panel of award recipients from the last 5 years select the new honorees. Plenty of people give their time and talent to improve the quality of life in Morgan Hill, making it difficult to only honor a few publicly. Today, we are celebrating only the tip of the iceberg. These honorees remind me of a quote from Margaret Mead. Never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed citizens can change the world. Indeed, it is the only thing that ever has. None of these honorees were born to be good or bad citizens. They chose to be good citizens and leaders of our Morgan Hill community. As you hear from each honoree, please keep in mind that they are receiving this honor because of their contributions to making this community generous, safe, and caring. I congratulate all the honorees for their specific achievements in making Morgan Hill a great community. Please join me in congratulating the 2021 Morgan Hill Chamber of Commerce honorees.
Welcome to the Morgan Hill Chamber of Commerce 2021 Celebrate Awards and Silent Auction. My name is Brittany Sherman, and I'm the CEO-President for the Morgan Hill Chamber of Commerce. This evening, we are here to recognize and applaud individuals and businesses within our community who have dedicated countless volunteer hours, philanthropic effort, and commitment to our community. They are true champions of Morgan Hill. But first, a little bit about the Chamber of Commerce. The Morgan Hill Chamber of Commerce has been advocating for business and building community since 1958. We represent over 550 local businesses, communicate with 2,000 business representatives, have 19,000 social media followers, and are managed by an 18-person board of directors and 3 staff. Our organization secures funding for and operates 3 high-profile community events, the Celebrate Awards, Friday Night Music Series, and the Taste of Morgan Hill, all which draw anywhere from 250 to 50,000 attendees. The Morgan Hill Directory and Community Guide is an annual 85-page color publication printed 19,000 times and mailed to every address in Morgan Hill to support local business and provide information on city's statistics and services. The Chamber is a convener of conversations, hosting a number of monthly meetings around economic development, education, and government relations, while also providing monthly networking opportunities through our breakfast, after-hours mixer, and business expo programs. We go to meetings so you don't have to. Being an advocate of the business and workforce communities, our organization advocates for business-friendly actions at all levels of government, whether it be the city, the county, or the state. We are champions for local business and a platform for community recreation and inclusivity. Now let's get back to why we are here tonight, to celebrate the remarkable people, businesses, and organizations in Morgan Hill. The Morgan Hill Chamber of Commerce has been hosting the Celebrate Awards for over 40 years to honor those within our community who have gone above and beyond in volunteer, philanthropy, dedication, and commitment to our city. Every November, nomination forms are released to the community at large, and nominees are submitted back in 8 categories. Nominees must live, work, or own a business in Morgan Hill, but do not necessarily need to be a chamber member. A panel comprised of the last 5 years' worth of honorees vets through each of the submissions and then chooses the award recipients for the following year. Surprise announcements are then organized, which usually solicit feelings of shock, joy, denial, and happy tears. The honorees are then celebrated at the annual awards ceremony and dinner, the 4th of July parade, the Holiday Lights parade, and within the annual directory and community guide. This year, we have asked each of our honorees to submit a 3-minute video sharing their story and motivation behind why they do what they do. We invite you to sit back, relax, and cheer from your sofa. Enjoy the awards.
Woman of the Year, Carolyn Wallace, sponsored by Sign and Key to Go to Law Group, Dee Dee Richards Real Estate, Pretlove Law, Direct Mortgage Funding, Gary Marsh, Marsh Marketing, Dress Your Nest Home Staging, Collins Law Offices, and Gina Lopez Insurance.
Good evening. Thank you, Morgan Hill Chamber, for this honor. My name is Carolyn Wallace, and I'd like to tell you a little about my Morgan Hill journey that began in 1978. To put that year in perspective, my son Chris was in the 3rd grade, and he was part of the inaugural class at Jackson Elementary School. I became familiar with the community by selling real estate with Stan Kozeski at Jackson Oaks Realty. After 5 years, I left real estate to begin a fulfilling 33-year career with IBM Research. For a number of those years, I was staff to the director of the Almaden Research Center and later was given the rare opportunity to become the client relationship manager for IBM Research. I was able to travel and put on events all around the world, bringing scientists together with CEOs as well as government and military leaders. It was really exciting, but it was very high stress. I fully retired from IBM in 2015. Having been a workaholic working 60 and 70-hour weeks, I needed to figure out what I wanted to do with my newfound freedom and time. I thought I'd slow down, take better care of my health, and sleep a little later in the morning. However, it didn't work out that way. My husband Eric, who has a financial services business in Morgan Hill, asked me to get up at 6 a.m. on a Thursday morning. He took me to my first chamber breakfast where he introduced me to Brittany Sherman, Rich Verrado, and a lot of other great people. I was hooked. Eric then asked me to volunteer for the Downtown Association where he introduced me to John McKay. John was president at that time. We've worked with John on a variety of projects and events, including the Wine Stroll and the Brew Crawl. Congratulations, John, on being recognized by the Chamber as the Man of the Year 2021. Now, I'm working with our newest downtown president, David Dindak, and his wife, Carrie. Our most recent volunteer project is helping local restaurants. Money for restaurants, meals for healthcare workers. We've delivered over 1,000 meals and put over $20,000 into our local restaurants. Last but not least, Eric introduced me to a true servant leader, Cecilia Ponzini. Now, she is a force. It took just one lunch with Cecilia to win my heart and my support. I've never met anyone who does as much good, not only for our community, but for all the surrounding communities as well. There's a verse in the Bible that causes me to think of Cecilia. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Now, I'd like to conclude with a challenge for all of us. Take the rest of your life and make it the best of your life. Thank you.
Man of the Year, John McKay, sponsored by Rosie's at the Beach.
One of the things that I appreciate the most about John is that he works really hard to create community.
When John first joined the Downtown Association Board, he was a connector. And through this building of relationships, he's made Morgan Hill a better place.
John has a passion for Morgan Hill, and he has a passion for keeping Morgan Hill the special place that it is. And it's not just the downtown, but it's all of our city.
He became involved with promoting the wineries of Santa Clara Valley, and he's always been a flag raiser for the award-winning wineries that we have in the region.
We were at the same cell in the Santa Clara County Jail. Oh, no, I'm sorry, that was another councilman. We won't go there. So I think there's three qualities that really describe John. One is integrity. He is a man of his word. He's also a man of intelligence and creativity, and also he has fun doing this. So I think that's probably the number one reason he's so involved, is because it's a pure joy for him to help make this community even better.
When I think about John, I think of a wide range of projects that he has been promoting for the city. Downtown activation, placemaking, place branding, the Big Blue Chair, downtown tree lights, wine tourism, promoting the Tourism Business Improvement District. The thing that I love the most about John is that he cares deeply about the community and tries to create community in everything that he does.
He volunteers with the Edward Boss Prado Foundation, among other organizations. I know that he's part of the Rotary. In addition, John was 2020 Philanthropist of the Year, specifically working on the pop-up park in downtown Morgan Hill. During COVID, one cool way that he's been involved is he had blankets made with different logos, including the Chamber of Commerce and Visit Morgan Hill, as sort of an innovative way to market and then also to keep people warm while they're eating outdoors.
Another way that John helped our downtown restaurants is through the movable feast. And the thinking behind that was to bring these people down to experience the movable feast, which were all these food trucks. But then people got snacks and they would go visit the restaurants throughout the downtown, and it worked. And John built a relationship with the cycling industry and was able to build that aspect of Morgan Hill and downtown and tying it all together with our restaurants, our wineries, and so there were different events associated with all of that.
Through the Tourism Alliance and then eventually, which has turned into Visit Morgan Hill, he's been actively involved in promoting all the great things Morgan Hill has to offer.
John has been a positive force in Morgan Hill for over 10 years, and for that I am deeply honored to announce him as the Morgan Hill Chamber of Commerce 2021 Man of the Year. Congratulations, John. Thank you for your time, dedication, and passion to Morgan Hill.
Large Business of the Year, Paramit Corporation, sponsored by Morgan Hill Life.
I've been here 13 years and I can't say enough about Paramit on why I like this company. Between the people, the job itself, and the customers that we work for, there's not a better place for me. We believe in our quality. We believe in just having fun in what we do. We all get the opportunity to express ourselves here. And I think everybody respects one another in a way that we're willing to accept individuals on how they are and who they are. And we look at their strengths and take opportunities to build them up and be a better person or a better employee in their own unique way.
Small Business of the Year, My Pizza, sponsored by Heritage Bank.
This message is being read on behalf of My Pizza owner, Hamdi. When I embarked on my long journey many moons ago, I never thought I would be in a situation like this. My dream has always been to serve others. Like my parents before me, their focus was on others. They never thought about themselves. They served tirelessly. My parents imparted in me that it was better to give than to take. Yet here I am, writing this note of appreciation to accept an award. I do not deserve this. There are many others who do.
These are unknown heroes who should be given this award. However, with humility, I do thank all of you for your graciousness. It is really my honor to serve the amazing city and people of Morgan Hill. I am humbled by this recognition. However, those close to me will know that I avoid being praised or recognized. Without sounding pompous, I really do feel that the work My Pizza has done is what everyone should do to uphold their part in the community. I thoroughly enjoy serving the city and the people who helped my business. By helping my business, they've helped my family and I for the last 26 years. I love the city and everyone here. I genuinely believe it in my heart when I say everything I give has come from them. It is my pleasure to support and serve the first responders that risk their lives for us. I wish I could do this every day just to show them how much I appreciate their heroic daily work to keep all of us safe. It is incumbent on me to say thank you to all of the nonprofit organizations that provide essential services to the less fortunate and health comprised in our community. It is my pleasure to do any small part in supporting their efforts. My Pizza was fortunate to have minimal impact by the COVID-19 pandemic, so we took it upon ourselves to assist the other businesses that were heavily impacted by creating marketing campaigns for them on our social media platform. Wholeheartedly, a special thank you must be shared to all of the My Pizza employees, past and present, for all of their extra effort. They had to adapt to the new challenges due to COVID-19 restrictions. My Pizza's success was only possible because of the hard work of its employees since 1994. If I may, I would like to share some thoughts about the situation we have in our community. I'm worried about America today as I see people getting divided into religion, politics, and race. People do not see each other as one family. We're all Americans. It should be one family and one flag. After all, that is what made us a superpower. It is fine to disagree with your family members, but never let it escalate to the level of hate and disrespect. If our country were to be invaded by a foreign power, I'm certain each one of us would defend his neighbor without caring if they were Democrat, Republican, Christian, Muslim, or Jewish, white, or any other ethnicity. Being patriotic is being involved with passion in your family, your community, your country. Please make them your priority. Educate yourself on the issues, increase your knowledge, and take action to make a difference. The voice can only cause change if it is heard. My most fervent wish is to use this occasion to share a message of acceptance, hard work, respect, and humility. If every one of us put a little energy into taking care of our home, community, country, and our planet, then all areas would advance and prosper. However, if we wake up every day and only take care of ourselves, constantly taking advantage of everything around us without giving back, with a sense of entitlement, those things around us will wither. If we take more than we give, we will end up with nothing. One thing my father always told me when I was young: everything your eye sees belongs to the Creator. You must love it and give it good energy so it can give it back to you. We are all the children of our Creator. Thank you for this honor, and may God bless this great nation, our county, and our beautiful Morgan Hill businesses and residents. I miss you, Baba and Mama. Thank you. Nonprofit of the Year, Poppy Jasper International Film Festival, sponsored by Pinnacle Bank.
Thank you so much to the Morgan Hill Chamber of Commerce for this distinguished award. Poppy Jasper International Film Festival has been around for 16 years, and I have been privileged to be the director for the past 4 years. That's if you include 2020. Our 14-day event has over 175 films from 35 countries, and they were lucky enough to be able to highlight our beautiful region and our 7 educational programs. We couldn't do this without the help of our community, and I would especially like to acknowledge the PJIFF team that helps make this amazing event happen every year. Let's hear from some of them right now.
Poppy Jasper brings the world to Morgan Hill each year through tales from places we may never visit, except through film. This year, for the first time, we will also bring Morgan Hill to the world. 120 filmmakers from 33 countries, plus 50 more from around the U.S., have films in this all-online festival. They and their friends will see the talent that South Valley attracts and the spirit that we value. The world will be watching Poppy Jasper this April. We hope you will too.
Hi, I'm Maria, and I'm honored to be chairing Mexico Day. Being Mexican myself, first generation born in this country, it is an honor to be a part of such a special day. We will be featuring films from different parts of Mexico, directed by men and by women. I'm extremely honored to be showcasing a little bit of our heritage, our culture, our music, and our art. I really hope you enjoy it. Get a ticket, join us at the festival, and hopefully you'll love it enough to join us live next year. Thank you.
As a Chinese woman, I'm deeply proud of the 5,000 plus years of Chinese history and the 56 ethnic groups that make up her people. China will always occupy a huge place in my heart. Having lived in California for the past 10 years, I have developed a love and appreciation for this country as well. A place which has nourished my soul and become my new home. With a strong love for both countries and a deep appreciation for the filmmaking traditions in both countries, it is my great pleasure to present China Day at this year's Jasper International Film Festival. We look forward to sharing the latest in Chinese culture with our audiences and a variety of authentic experiences from China.
Again, thank you, Morgan Hill Chamber of Commerce, for honoring us tonight. As an all-volunteer organization, we really appreciate the kudos. And if you'd like to support us, just go to pjiff.org, and instead of Netflix and chilling, you can Poppy Jasper and chill. And we will see you at the movies.
Welcome back to the 2021 Morgan Hill Celebrate Awards and Silent Auction. Once again, I would like to say thank you to our event sponsors: Recology South Valley, Heritage Bank of Commerce, the Edward Boss Prado Foundation, Pinnacle Bank, Abacus Bookkeeping, Rosie's at the Beach, Morgan Hill Life, Sign and Kedigoda Law Firm, Dee Richards Real Estate, Pretlove Law, Direct Mortgage Funding, Gary Marsh of Marsh Marketing, Dress Your Nest Home Staging, Collins Law Offices, Gina Lopez Insurance, and Gary and Cecilia Ponzini. I would also like to say a heartfelt thanks to all the businesses that donated items in support of our silent auction. We couldn't have done it without you. Don't forget, everyone, the silent auction closes tomorrow at 8 p.m., so don't let that paint party, spa day, or golf package fall through your fingers. All proceeds help keep our community events, business support activities, and organization running. And now, without further ado, let's get back to the awards.
Educator of the Year, Veronica Andrade, sponsored by the Edward Boss Prado Foundation.
All my life, my teachers told me that I talk too much. But one of the things that I hate to do is talk about myself. So while I'm incredibly grateful for this award, I thought I'd let my students tell you a little bit about me and show some footage about what it's like being in my classroom.
Miss Andrade is the first person that comes to mind when I think of a good English educator. Usually a teacher will teach, but Miss Andrade preaches instead. The concepts of the world are made easy to listen to when someone like Miss Andrade is presenting them. This is important because English class needs a hook, but instead of Miss Andrade being the hook, she provides the knowledge to make the hook.
Miss Andrade is hands down one of the greatest teachers. Both inside the classroom and outside of the classroom, she's always there to help with whatever you need. No matter what it is, she could always try and help. She's always someone you could go to talk to when you need to, and she goes above and beyond to make sure her students get what they need. She both goes out of her way for her students, her family, and the school, just to make sure everyone gets what they need, because that's how much she cares for them.
You didn't do anything wrong. You did what a 17-year-old will do. What now you gotta do is what an adult is gonna do in the real world, okay? All right. Okay? You're very welcome.
Miss Andrade is just such a caring, genuine person, and I couldn't ask for a better teacher because she checks in on her students and she sees if they're doing good mentally or if there's things going on at home that she could take into consideration as to why certain things are happening in your school life. And I really appreciate that, and I think a lot of other students appreciate that too, because not a lot of other teachers take into consideration that we all have our own lives, we all have our own issues.
I hope that gave you a glimpse of a little bit about me in my classroom and how I approach the kids and how I approach my craft and how I see and the way I see the world and how I teach. Thank you again for this award. I'm incredibly honored and grateful. Thank you for validating all my hard work and everything that goes into it. Teaching is incredibly personal. Teaching is very political, and I'm grateful that I have the freedom to do what I need to do to get these kids where they need to be. Thank you again.
Student of the Year, Catherine Lai, sponsored by Recology South Valley.
Hi, my name is Catherine Lai. Thank you for honoring me. I am absolutely delighted to have received this award. My journey through service, leadership, and education began in middle school at Mary Hill, where I started out as the Academic Excellence Chair 7th grade, working my way up to becoming the Vice President in my 8th grade. In addition, I maintained my academic status of straight A's throughout middle school. And with this knowledge and work ethic, I continued my academic journey in Sobrato. My 4 years at Sobrato has taught me many life lessons that solidify my core values, from watching a smile light up the face of a student that I tutor to proactively volunteering at a hospital. My experiences have further motivated me to continue to give back to my community. I will continue to implement my core values and help my community throughout my next 4 years of college and beyond.
In my sophomore year at Sobrato, I joined a local hospital as a junior auxiliary volunteer.
Within the medical, surgical, and orthopedic unit of the hospital, I was able to connect my love for helping others with my growing interest in the medical field. With a pushcart filled to the brim with complimentary toiletries, books, and word games, I went from room to room, conversing and listening to the stories of the recovering people. In love with the atmosphere of the hospital, from then on, I decided to dedicate myself to a life of service and a potential career as a doctor. Pursuing this future goal, I invested more time to the Red Cross Club at Sobrado. Within my 3 years of the club, through persistent dedication, I was able to become the blood drive coordinator. I arranged donor ambassador trainings to help inform club members on their blood drive roles, recruited volunteers, and assisted with setting up bi-yearly blood drives within Sobrado. Like the hospital, Red Cross was more than a club that I enjoyed attending every Monday. It is a step closer to my future dream. As president of the peer tutoring club, I have tutored a multitude of students. I took the initiative to reach out to my peers as a friend rather than a teacher. Within this close-knit club, I not only have helped students raise their grades, but I have also further learned how to interact with those close to me, improving my communication skills, a needed skill for a future in medicine. My other activities at Sobrado included volunteering at soup kitchens in the National Honor Society, encouraging academic achievement and joint community service in the California Scholarship Federation, and facilitating communication between the club advisor and ASB for the robotics team budget as their junior year treasurer. In addition, I maintained my GPA to be amongst the top 1% of my class at Sobrado. I was also the recipient of the Johns Hopkins Center High Honors Award for Talented Youth. Through dedicated studying and persistence, I earned the qualifications to be awarded the AP Scholar with Distinction Award as a junior. For my high achievement on my AP Spanish Language and Culture exam, I was awarded the seal by Literacy, and as a result of a consistent 1 to 2 hours of review every night in all of my subjects, in addition to homework throughout the 10-month school year, I achieved the Superintendent Award every year at Sobrado. I would like to thank my counselor, Ms. Whitehouse, my teachers who have guided and supported me throughout my high school journey, the Board of Education, and the Chambers of Commerce for this recognition. I would also like to thank my family for their unconditional love and support throughout these past 4 years. Here's to the next 4 years and beyond. I am honored to have received this award. Thank you.
Volunteer of the Year, Gary Palacios, sponsored by Abacus Bookkeeping.
Hey everyone, I just want to say thank you to the Chamber of Commerce for a great honor of Volunteer of the Year. That's exciting, something that I don't look for. I look for the need of the city, and that's one of the things that I've been here for about 26 years. We're at the Reaching Out, what we call for our Second Harvest Food Bank. We started so many years ago when I got a phone call from Second Harvest to say, hey, can we be a distribution center? And our church have said, yes, of course. Here at Cathedral, we utilize the community center because we want to be part of the community. But today's all the volunteers are mixed with church members, volunteers from the city, and we just want to be open to everybody. But again, I want to say thank you because there is a great need in Morgan Hill, and the need is only found when you really search it out. All of us have different needs in our life, and when you start to build relationships with your fellow colleague or your fellow neighbor, we begin to see that there are a lot of needs. My heart has always been to serve the community, and during Christmas time, giving out toys to the kids, feeding people. We actually started I Love Morgan Hill with just food giveaway. We want to thank Martha's Kitchen as well, because that's how we started. We were able to get together, and with them, they were serving the community by feeding, and we just took it a little differently in a different direction for us, where we rented out the community center, started feeding every quarter, and then it got into I Love Morgan Hill, where we gave out toys and gifts and jackets and back to school events for the kids, especially for the kids and the families. But again, we're out here passing out food every second Tuesday, and now it's fourth Tuesday. We're going to continue to do this because there's about 200 families that we serve here. It's exciting, and that's Lisa Ellis. She's our coordinator. She's the one that actually started getting us involved within our community, and so it really pops out to her as well. She's a great person here in the city of Morgan Hill, giving back, and then we also have Mayor Rich is here too, helping out as well. So we involve everybody. So we want to say thank you again, Chamber of Commerce, for giving me this great honor. Thank you.
Youth Rising Star, Ryder Kirk, sponsored by Recology South Valley.
Hi, today we're here with Ryder Kirk, and he won this year the first ever Morgan Hill Chamber of Commerce Youth Rising Star Award. He is a straight A student at Britton Middle School, and he is on his way to become an Eagle Scout, which is the highest honor in Scouts with Troop 730. Ryder, how did it make you feel to win this award in Morgan Hill?
It made me feel really happy, and I was very surprised when they showed up at my door. It made me really happy, and I'm very thankful for this award.
And Ryder, what do you do to help with your community as far as Scouts go and your church and just helping feed the homeless?
Right.
How does that make you feel giving back?
It feels really good to help the community and to do community service and to help people, so yeah.
You like helping people? And has it been a challenge doing online schooling during COVID?
It has been hard, but I've kind of overcome and tried really hard to do my best, so that's good.
And that's, you maintained straight A's all the time that you've been at Britton.
Yeah.
And you've been a positive influence on peers and been student of the month. And moving forward, I know that you have dyslexia. Do you want to just encourage others just to believe in themselves?
Sure. Yeah. It's really not hard. It takes a lot of practice, but it's hard during social distancing. You can't see your friends and, you can't go anywhere, but just study, practice, and you'll accomplish it.
And what is one of the most important things as far as having friends and inspiring people as far as your attitude goes?
I'd say my family, because they support me to do everything, and I'm very thankful to have them. So yeah.
And what about just your attitude as far as kindness? Is that important to you?
Of course. I think kindness is, you could do anything to be kind, You
Right.
could, even if you're having a rough day, you could just say hello, good morning, and it can make someone's day.
So moving forward, what do you want to encourage other people that might, want to, I guess, be inspired to be a rising star?
Right. Just try your best, No one's perfect. You just have to do your best and set goals for yourself, if you want to accomplish something, say you want to get better grades or you want to go be better at sports, then you can practice that a lot to reach that goal.
Okay, Ryder, well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And we're so proud of you, and I know that you love being a part of this Morgan Hill community. So congratulations on being the first ever Morgan Hill Chamber of Commerce Youth Rising Star.
Thank you.
Special Merit Award, Morgan Hill Police Department Police Chief Shane Palsgrove, sponsored by Gary and Cecilia Ponzini.
Good morning. We are here to honor Chief Palsgrove today for his community involvement with everything he does here in Morgan Hill. He has been a wonderful, wonderful leadership so far. So congratulations, Shane. We're honored to have you here.
I want to congratulate Shane for winning this award. I personally want to thank him for everything he's done for the city of Morgan Hill. Thank you.
On behalf of CLEF, the Community Law Enforcement Foundation, I want to thank Shane for everything he's done during these troubling times. Well-deserved award that he's getting. He's been with the department, I think, 20 years, and this is just a great opportunity to give thanks to him for everything he's done.
Well, thank you. Thank you, Gary, Cecilia, Brian, and my team behind me for being here today. Thank you to the Morgan Hill Chamber of Commerce for the Special Merit Award. I'm honored and humbled to receive such award. Brittany and the board have been incredibly supportive of me, the police department, the community, the city, our businesses, especially over last year in 2020. I'd like to also thank the Community Law Enforcement Foundation for the nomination and for helping us constantly build relationships in our community and provide us with the equipment to keep our police officers safe and to improve our excellent service to the community, like their recent purchase of the 3D imaging, crime scene imaging machine. I'd also like to thank the Edward Boss Parado Foundation for sponsoring this award and for including the police department in their relentless passion to empower people who are in need with dignity and respect. This award would not be possible without the support of our community working together, our men and women at the Morgan Hill Police Department, our support services, our dispatchers, and our police officers, and our brothers and sisters from the Morgan Hill Fire Department and our other teammates working for the City of Morgan Hill. Thank you, and we appreciate it.
On behalf of the Morgan Hill Chamber of Commerce board, staff, sponsors, and honorees, thank you for tuning in with us this evening to celebrate some of the exceptional businesses, people, and organizations that make Morgan Hill such a wonderful community and city. Don't forget, the silent auction closes tomorrow at 8 p.m., so don't let your favorite items slip through your fingers. We hope you'll join us again in the fall when we celebrate our honorees at the in-person murder mystery themed dinner. Congratulations, honorees, and thank you, community, for sharing this special award ceremony with us, the Morgan Hill Chamber of Commerce. Good night, everyone.